Hi there. When one of you suggested that I make a video on the symbolism of a wave, I got really excited because it felt such a right thing to do. So I went out and did a lot of research, and the material grew bigger and bigger and bigger. I even was able to put it in a little booklet and put it up on Kindle as a little booklet. So if you purchase that, you're going to be supporting my channel and my effort, all the work that I put into it. And it took a lot of editing to make this video, but it's done now, and here's the story of the symbolism of a wave in art and dreams. The wave is such a beautiful, elegant, fascinating, graceful, powerful, exciting, and sometimes scary occurrence or disturbance. It is a very beautiful description, actually. A wave can be described as a disturbance that travels across matter and time, transporting energy from one location to another without transporting matter. That's in physics, and when physics are applied to our 3D reality, waves transport matter very well. All human communities that lived by large bodies of water, oceans and seas, lakes and rivers developed very complex relationships with waves over centuries and centuries of coexistence. The impact of waves on daily life has become ingrained in human psyche and expressed in art since ancient times. The Egyptian sign for water shows waves. It was transformed into the modern letter M in ancient Palestine around 1500 BC. They took the first sound of the word maun, which means water in their language, combined it with a shortened Egyptian hieroglyph for water, and that's how the letter M was born. Many modern design symbols that are instantly recognizable and globally understood have their origins in ancient cultures. The classic Greek key design is called the meanders, Greek lines, or Greek scrolls. The wave motifs with straight lines and right angles are usually called the Greek lines. The version with rounded shapes are called running scrolls or wave scrolls. They represent the ocean waves and the symbol of the eternal flow of things. Every individual wave rises from and disappears into the one body of water, the ocean. Thus the unbroken, continuous wave design represents the unity of each individual phenomenon with its origin, the infinite totality of the manifested world with its underlying eternal energetic compound. The name meander came after the twisting and turning Meander River in Asia Minor. The word itself came to mean following a winding, curvy course that life forces take you upon. In the 5th century BC, the angular Greek lines became associated with the popular legend of the Minotaur slaying. The Minotaur was the half-man, half-bull creature who terrorized the Greek island of Crete. The king of Crete ordered the legendary artificer Daedalus to build a labyrinth, an elaborate and confusing structure to hold the Minotaur there. But still, a young beautiful virgin had to be sacrificed to the Minotaur every year in order to keep the beast confined. Eventually, one hero, Theseus, was able to enter the labyrinth, kill the monster, and find his way back out. In that period's illustrations to the story, the Greek lines were used to represent the labyrinth. The symbolism with the forever running waves, the labyrinth, the maze became intertwined with the symbolism of the hero's journey. The journey through the multiple ocean waves or twists and turns of fate invites the possibility of finding a clear path and wholeness through ambiguity, confusion, uncertain choices, and challenges. Like the ocean waves pounding on the shores change landscapes, so life's ups and downs mold us into who we are. The more we are willing to deal with the rises and falls life offers us, the stronger we become. We get polished to become our better selves. And if we don't rise accordingly, we drown and we get caught in the underlying world of destructive negativity. The legends of many cultures talk about evil spirits that are trapped in the dark labyrinths and confusing mazes. The meander is a fundamental motif in the regions far from Mediterranean. Labyrinth-like meanders appear on Shang bronzes, casted in China about 1500 BC. If you look at the famous yin-yang Chinese symbol of duality, or opposites, you'll see the two waves forever entangled with each other. This is like an abbreviated Greek scroll wave motif, repeated in a completely different culture. Ancient cultures of the Americas used the imagery of a labyrinth or a maze abundantly. In this Mayan design, you can find details resembling the Greek keys. The traditional Japanese Seigaiha design is made of rows of ocean waves forming a fan-shaped pattern and representing surges of good luck. Seigaiha means blue ocean waves. It is a symbol of peace, good luck, and good fortune. The Nami, or wave pattern, depicting churning waves, represents strength and unstoppable power. A wave represents forthcoming events, opportunities, celebrations, emotions, challenges, and threats. Can represent an unstoppable force and strength, and also faith as you cannot completely control powerful forces of life, but have to put your faith into it and let the wave take you along. A wave came to symbolize the graceful surrender to the irresistible forces of nature and or the weakness of human beings. A wave sweeps over everything in its path. It indicates inevitability and fate, a lack of thoughtful discrimination and futility of resistance. It can also represent purity, because waves are nothing but water blown by wind, and also waves clean everything away. So, what could seeing a wave in a dream mean? And what are the possible scenarios that your unconscious can use to raise your awareness of your inner realities? One scenario is a scary dream where a wave is chasing you, threatening to drown you, or actually drowning you. In this scenario, the dreamer is terrified of losing control. The dream is saying that the internal pressure is built up so high that it is about to explode and drown you in an emotional reaction to the external events that cause your internal stress. This is a similar dream to any dream where you are chased by a monster or by an avalanche, by something or somebody threatening, overpowering, and ill-meaning. The terror of the dreamer who tries to escape and fails to save him or herself reveals that they hold themselves in a position of a victim in regards to the stress happening in their life. It reveals that they have a very deep belief system that they're not good enough, not strong enough to deal with the life circumstances, and that they identify themselves as a loser and a powerless victim. Drowning is the most terrible, horrific way of losing control, because it intervenes with the vital necessity to breathe air. The message of a threatening wave can be that there's too much chaos in your life and you need to look for ways how to reduce it. Reduce it by taking control back, by navigating it better, and the bigger and the scarier is the wave in your dream, the more urgency is there to the message. The opposite dream scenario is that of a riding a wave. There is a happy, accelerating message that conveys a perfect balance between surrendering yourself to powerful forces that take you for a ride and the mastery of keeping up with a powerful movement. This scenario is similar to a flying dream. And then there are dreams where waves are just present together with some other landscapes. The seascapes of your dreams represent emotions, and in the same way as landscapes tell you about the quality of your deeper emotional states. I hope that this presentation gave you some food for thought and an opportunity to look at the waves in nature, in art, in your dreams from a different, broader perspective. Have fun with it, and I'm sure that you will see more aspects of the wave symbolism if you keep looking. Meanwhile, you can support this exploration and my channel by purchasing a little Kindle booklet that I made from the script to this video. It's only 99 cents, and you will be able to look at it anytime you want, as references. The link to this booklet is underneath in the description of the video, and thank you for your support, your inspiration for this channel, for this video, and inspiration for me to keep making and posting my videos. And feel free to leave a comment below. I will be very glad to hear from you and to hear what you have to add to my musings about the wave symbolism, and let me know what you would like to hear next. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.